So what is a quantum secured blockchain? I think some people may be listening or it's a little bit
Yeah.
over their head. Sounds
Okay. That's
space.
okay. Yeah. No. So we're entering an age, what's called the quantum age, quantum era, and what that means is that we're dealing with computers now that are billions and trillions times more powerful than the most powerful computers that we have currently, and those are called quantum computers. Those quantum computers can be used by bad actors, bad state actors, um, to break encryption and to break what we know to be safe these days now. And that includes banking infrastructure, network, corporate infrastructure and networks. And so what we're doing is we're building a blockchain whereby people will be able to trade, almost like stocks. They'll be able to trade, they'll be able to buy and sell, they'll be able to utilize all the different utilities in the blockchain. So a lot of people tell me, if you could explain the quantum chain in like 10 seconds, give me the 10-second spiel. If you can imagine the human body, the blockchain, the Krown chain is the human body. And inside that is the ecosystem. These are all the different products, and those are the organs. And so they work together to make the blockchain live. And so that's what it is. And quantum encrypted means that our security side is encrypted in a way that the new quantum computers in the quantum era wouldn't be able to break the security like they can in security now.
Wow. That so how long before we see quantum computers kind of come online? Because I know AI is like just in the past. I feel like the past 6 months, everything's AI now, and it really turned on overnight. It feels like. So how long before we start seeing quantum computers show up?
Yeah, so like 2 years ago, I was talking about quantum and people were laughing at me. And now in the last, if you look at what's called NIST, NIST is a government entity or a group that offers standards for protections, the National Institute of Science and Technology. But those standards have moved up exponentially from what they used to be. They want people to be in what's called PQC migration or post-quantum cryptography migration for companies, hospitals, all of that in the next few years. It's got to be done because you're going to reach a point where what we call Q day, which is where the first quantum computer breaks a real encryption, architecture or structure. That day is approaching a lot faster. It used to be, oh, we're 15 or 20 years out. 2 years ago, they were saying we're 15 or 20 years out. Now, here we are 2 years later, and they were saying we're about 3 years out.
Oh,
I don't think we really understand until things happen in the quantum era. Like, I don't think because it's moved so fast, we really don't know. We're moving with it. It's really taken its own kind of position and its own growth. And we're sitting here like just playing behind the eight ball. We're kind of playing catch up, if you will. And we're reactive instead of being proactive. But where Krown is different is that it's proactive on what it can see over the horizon here. That's going to happen.
so so everyone's going to have to move this way. So how many people are playing in the space that you're playing in right now?
In the quantum space, the quantum blockchain space?
In the quantum space.
Yeah.
But
Well, so we're the only one that's actually launched. We're launching this month the test net for our blockchain and our MVP package, which minimally viable product. But in this, there's a lot of talk about it, but you don't ever see any real products or services or platforms coming out for quantum encrypted blockchains and products within ecosystems. We're the only one that's actually doing it. There's a lot of talk from other ones, but no one's actually launching them. Now, in the crypto space and in the blockchain space, obviously you have some of your big players. You'll have your main 5 or 10 blockchain players like Ethereum. And then, of course, everybody knows Bitcoin. And then you have Solana. But they're not quantum encrypted chains. And I think when you represent, like for them, the entire industry itself represents, hundreds of billions of dollars in assets in custody. And so it's behooving upon them to make sure that they secure these funds. And that's exactly what Krown was built for, was built to secure billions and it can even be trillions of dollars of assets in the quantum age.
wow.